Hello everybody, I'm Oden. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Today's been beautiful. Just thought I'd come share something because sometimes some things will happen in your life. You say, I never thought or saw that coming from no angle. A teacher I had a crush on in high school. I want to say 17 years old, and I had a crush on this lady. Bad. Put yourself in my place, okay? 16, school, okay? You know the whole headache, being educated, reading the books, doing your homework, all that. Peer pressure, blame it, whatever. I didn't get milk with my cookies, whatever. No. Reality, students' relationship with the teacher. I mean, from what I hear, some of it's bad. I mean, I'm 16. Tell that to a 16-year-old boy. I don't know how about you women, but boy, it's kind of hard. Because it's not a switch in your emotion where you can flip it up or down or anything like that. It happens. And it so happened I had a crush on a teacher. And of course, you survive. I mean, life goes on. You have many other crushes and romance or love. Of course, hers, I know what it was, just more of a lust, but something so beautiful today happened. I think there's nothing I can compare it to. I was at the grocery store in line behind this woman. And no, I wasn't checking her out. I just was a woman. And a friend of mine happened to walk by. I said, hey, how you doing? Doing pretty good, short conversation. And I'll be glad it warms up, He turns around. Said, Oden Barrett, I recognize that voice. Well, how are you? I said, it's green. I was 17, I'm 50, so do the math. Okay. And she might have been late 20s, early 30s. She still looks good. Yes, I'm doing good, Miss Green. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. My husband passed. I said, yeah, I thought I read that in the paper. Sorry, we were just making general conversation until we come to the store, and she said, it's good seeing you. It's good seeing you too. And she got her buggy was going out. I only had 2 or 3 things, so I wasn't long after. She got out. You know how women are, putting stuff in the pocketbook. I said, Miss Green, it's sure nice to see you. She said, well, Oden, it's good to see you. And she said, I often wonder whatever happened to you. I think, huh? You even thought of me? I think, okay. But I did pass her class. So I said, well, I stayed around here, went 4 years other places. She said, yeah. She said, I told my husband there was some, you worked sheriff's department. I said, I thought that boy. Well, she said, you were a man then, but she said, I thought him as a boy. We were talking. She said, and I told him, I said, he's one of my first students, I think, had a crush on me. My eyes went like that. I never told him that. Okay. Well, right then I lost for words, thinking I never told the woman I had a crush. We got talking more, and I'm nervous now. I mean, nothing to it. I just had her on my friends list, and she's still pretty. And talking, she said, Lee, you were one of my best students. She said, first I thought I was going to have a problem with you because you had your crowd. Now I think you were easily misled. Easily to do wrong. And she said, and I said, I'm going to move him because he's got some manners about him. He's cute. I'm going to break that little crew that he's with. So, right, yes, ma'am. So she went on to say, he said, out of all my students, this is her word, I never had a crush with any of my middle students like I had on you. The people, when she said that, thinking, what? Not in a bad way. I'm thinking, why didn't you let me know? Why couldn't you have let me had a little bit of excitement in school at that age? But yes, ma'am, She said, I used to tell myself, leave him alone because he's a student. At first, she said, I'll admit first. I thought you were just like any other 16-year-old boy. Be a smart mouth, troublemaker, and I'll be glad to see you out of my class because you're going to flunk. But she said, you had different. You were nice, polite. She said, I moved you. First week. She said, I felt something, she said. She's just telling me, she said, I felt something. She'd feel it, right? That eyes were looking on me. And I'd be checking her out, especially because I could see where I was sitting at, across from her desk, her chair. Well, I could tell, I looked hard too. At first I was uncomfortable, because I'd be constantly, moving my eyes from reading a book, doing whatever, looking at all the students. Every time she said, I see the blue eyes of yours. She said, what is he looking at? So, then she realized, I know what he's looking at. And I felt uncomfortable 2 or 3 weeks, I guess. She said, the more I look at you, the more I felt like I was hypnotized by your eyes. Well, to make a long story short, I'm nervous that I dropped a pack of cigarette and I forget, tomato or something. Yes, ma'am. You still got beautiful eyes. I'm thinking, woman, why you tell me this now? I don't know. Does it bother me? No, it makes me feel good. But I'm thinking all of these years wasted. I don't know if this makes sense. Probably say this is a wasted video. It is. But it's my video, and I thought I'd share it that week. But anyway, I got talking to her. And she had broke the ice, and I said, I think she had just came from church, and she didn't have no miniskirt or nothing like that. Dressed nice. Because I guess she would have been 60. She'd be 60 or 60 something. Bad looking. You look nice. And I said, Miss Green, I said, I appreciate what you did. She said, well, you applied yourself. I said, I did have a crush on you. What? And then I seen her move her. No, that's okay. She said, I like knowing that. I said, I did. I said, I think what helped me get out of your class, a lot of times the reason why I even went to your class, because I said, and I was being open, I'll get open with her. I said, I like looking at you. She said, you did? But she already knew. Yeah. And I wanted to tell her so bad, but I did. Because I think she already, I was fixed looking at her legs. I couldn't help that woman had some sexy legs. She wore pantyhose. It was tan. And the way she would sit like a lady. But I didn't tell her that part. But I think she already knew. But for her to tell me that meant so much. I mean, she could just said you were a good student or you listened. To tell a teacher told me that she had a crush on me. I don't know. That's made me feel good. Made me kind of sad. I thought I'd share that with y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Just don't know. I sure didn't. But anyway, talk with y'all later. Bye-bye.